Hey guys, how are you? You alright? Oh man, sorry, I just sort my face out. I'm knackered, mate. Including commuting, I've driven for 11 hours today. 11 hours driving. Obviously, I'm a bus driver, so that's a lot. That was the big part of the driving, 8 hours. But commuting on top of that, 11 hours. Anyway, look, like the first part of today, man. I had this like overwhelming sense of loss, you know, and I really just could not put my finger on it. I was like, what is this feeling? Why am I feeling this? What is this? And I'm like questioning myself over and over and over. Why am I feeling like a sense of great loss? Yeah. Now, I'm not saying that it is what I'm about to share with you, but it's a possibility. So, driving along, and I don't know if you know any bus drivers or if you do a lot of driving, but when you drive along for a long period of time, you have plenty of time to think. And I was driving along at one point in my bus, and I suddenly, I it was quite a sunny day earlier today. Pardon me, and it was really sunny and it was really bright, and suddenly it just hit me. Why is it sunny? Why is it bright? Why is there beautiful colours on the trees and lots of sunshine and brightness? I suddenly got this picture of like physical darkness, like dark, cloudy skies. I'm not just talking about like on a dark day with dark, cloudy skies. I'm talking about like, imagine a world war is happening, or imagine a volcano's just gone off, or something that will darken the sky, And it was like, I don't know how to explain it, man. It was like this blinding revelation, this shock, like, wow, everything's so nice and sunny and bright. It shouldn't be in this moment that I was having, It was like, it should be like darkness, dark skies, and like, as if there was a war going on, like a nuclear war, because if you can imagine a nuclear war, that will darken out the skies. It will cause the earth to go into a nuclear winter, all right, and it will just be a constant state of like very, very dim light, well, hardly any light. It would be very dark all the time. So a nuclear winter can cause that. An asteroid hitting the earth can cause that. Volcano going off can cause that. There are quite a few things that can cause that. All right. Now, a lot of times in my dreams over the years and visions, I've seen many, many times, like more than anything, I've seen darkness. We're talking about physical darkness. All right. I mean, you've heard it on the net. I've heard it on the net. People talk about 3 days of darkness. No. In my dreams and visions, what I see is a long period of darkness. Like, it just goes on, like long, long, long time, Yeah. In my dreams and visions, I've seen it dark for long periods of time. So we're talking about physical darkness. And like I say, I've seen that more than anything else in my dreams. Darkness, physical darkness. And today, as I was driving along, this great sense of loss lasted for hours, man. And then suddenly, boom, like I was driving along and it was all light. And it was like, I don't know, can you class it as a vision? It just hit me. It shouldn't be bright light. And I think the great sense of loss was connected with, is this a vision? Was it a vision that I saw earlier today as I was driving along? I don't know, I suppose you could class it as a vision, couldn't you? But I just want to give you a heads up on this. I want to warn you about this, man. Like, be prepared for it and know it's coming. Now, another thing, I was driving along a little bit later on, and I was praying to our Lord, and I was just asking about things to focus on. and it came in my mind real crystal clear for me to focus on my community. Yeah, on our Lord say so, myself and the other admins and stuff, we set up the Christian community as a whole, so that we all have a community wherever we live in the world, or we should be near one. There should be one near us, if not, we're always trying to establish more. We haven't established any recently, but we do need to establish more. But what I believe I received from our Lord was for me to focus on my own community. So that's those of us that live in the UK, that live near my community, to focus on that community, And if you're a part of that, then we need to start communicating, and we need to start working together. I didn't receive focus on the Christian communities as a whole. It was focus on my community. Now, why is that? You know what I mean? It's serious stuff, mate. Do you know what I mean? So, yeah, I need to work with others in my community, man. But I recommend that you do the same thing with others in your community, Yeah. All right. So, it says in Matthew 24, don't you? That the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. It doesn't say 3 days. It just says that the sun will be darkened and the moon will not give its light. Is this what I'm seeing in my dreams and visions? Is this the vision I had today? The sun will be darkened, the moon will not give its light. Now, I don't know what will cause that. It could be a combination of things. It could be an asteroid, it could be nuclear war, it could be a volcanic winter, or it could be a singular event. I do not know. But what I do know is it says it in the Bible, Matthew 24. Now, please pray about this for yourself. Look it up in the Bible for yourself, and do your own research, but please pray about this. I am not saying, and I'm not claiming that I know what will cause that to happen. I don't know. But from my own thinking and my own speculation, it could be a combination of things. All I know is that when it happens, or more to the point, all I know is it is going to happen. When will it happen? I don't know. But it is going to happen. And please, mark my words as I say this video to you. Again, I've had many dreams and many visions on it going dark, physically dark. I'm not talking about pitch black. In the dreams and the visions, you can still see, but not very clearly. It's like when the sun's setting, the sun's going down and it's twilight sort of thing, but also cloudy. That sort of darkness you can still see, but it's darkness, man. Do you know what I mean? So I want to share this with you. I want to give you a heads up about this and warn you about this, And maybe that's what the great loss is about. Because it will feel like a great loss. We like the sunshine and everything, and suddenly when that's gone, it's going to be miserable. But look, please, prepare yourself in here and in here for that. All right? There's going to be destructive events going on, but there's also going to be darkness that we have to contend with. I recommend that you get yourself some wind-up torches, wind-up lanterns, or you guys in America call it flashlights, wind-up flashlights. Get as many as you can, man. Learn how to make fire, all the rest of it. The survival guide is still in editing, and hopefully it will be along soon. I don't know when. Bobby's doing the editing side of things on it at the moment. But it's a big book. It's a big survival guide. And I really desperately want to get that to you as soon as possible. I was watching a YouTube channel called Jason A. He's very good. He's a Christian, and he keeps us up to date on world events, current world events. And I was watching about the Californian fires and stuff, and I thought, my goodness, I felt so desperate. I have to get this survival guide into your hands, man, because it's got everything we need in there. To the best of my ability, it's got everything that we need to survive, man, and know how to get through hard times. But I can't force Bobby to edit it any quicker, sort of thing, because me and Bobby are moving house in 2 weeks. We're moving to be closer to my job, so obviously that's put the the survival guide on the back burner for now because we're focusing on moving, like, you know. Yeah, but I really hope that we can get that guide to you as soon as possible, man. Even I want a copy of it. I want a paper version of it so I can stick in my survival gear. Yeah, it'd be very, very helpful, like, you know. That leads me on to my next thing. You guys know that I don't like to ask or anything, but I've had to ask a few times in the past for your help and stuff. I don't want to ask for your help. But at the moment, me and Bobby, with the whole moving situation, are really struggling, man. We've got to pay rent on 2 places, and it's hard, mate. Bobby's been furloughed. She's on the furlough. She's not in work yet. Well, she's working, but on furlough, and she's been knocked down to 80%. She was getting 100% before, but now she's on 80%. And I'm working my butt off. But mate, it's really hard. Anyway, yeah, I don't, you know me, I don't like to ask for your help, but if you're in a situation where you're able to like help us a little bit, like financially, like as in a donation sort of thing, even if it's just a couple of pence or whatever, man, like, be very, very grateful, mate. If you go to the top of this channel and scroll across to about, click on there, and down below it says ministry support / help others. There's a donation button there. If you're able to help us, we'd really appreciate it. You know, I don't go asking, like, on here. I mean, like, I avoid it at all costs, you know. But at the moment, it's just really, really hard, mate. You know, like scraping the barrel. You know, because you've got like other YouTube channels and stuff, and they just ask for money for fun, you know, for cars and for whatever they want to do with it, like, you know. But I only ever ask on here if it's a genuine need, you know. I don't like asking for your help in that way. But yeah, it's hard for us both at the moment, man, you know, for the next month. But hopefully we can move in 2 weeks, and that will mean that I'm only 12 minutes away from my job, whereas at the moment I'm an hour drive from my job. 45 minutes if it's good traffic. If it's bad, then it's about an hour, you know, and then it's like an hour drive there, 8 hours driving, and an hour back, like, you know, roughly. And it's killing me, mate. No, it's not physically, literally killing me, but it's just, I mean, it's exhausting, man. But moving closer means it would only be a 12-minute drive to work and 12 minutes back, and that'd be amazing. But yeah, we got to pay rent on this place for another month, and rent on the new place for a month, plus the deposit. And yeah, I'm sorry to bang on about it, but yeah, I appreciate it if you can help in any way, like, you know, financially, like, really, really appreciate it, man. If you're in a position to do that, or if you'd like to help us, we'd greatly appreciate it, man. It would just go towards rent, bills, deposit, survival. That's basically it. Yeah. All right, cool. Thank you very, very, very much if you can help. Like, seriously, we both appreciate it. Thank you. Please, can you still continue to pray for me if it's all right? I'm just struggling with things in life at the moment. I don't know why. I mean, I suppose we all go through seasons like this, but I'm just sort of really struggling, and I don't know why. But if you could please pray, our Lord helps me to live on the right path and live it upright. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah. Right, so I want to thank you very much, by the way. I really want to try and, like, do some more with the communities, like really focus on the communities. Now, the survival guide has got a lot in there on how we should go about setting up our camps and how we can look after each other and survive in situations, and how the camp should be structured and all the rest of it. I mean, it really is, mate. It's like a complete walkthrough. I mean, it's even called that. Christian community is a complete survival guide, or something like that, or complete walkthrough. It really is, mate. But until I can get that to you, we just got to do the best we can. Now, look, I don't know what's going to happen with this asteroid business in the next month or two. But what I do know is hard times are coming, and we do need to get ready, man. So, you know, make sure that your survival gear is together. Make sure that you're constantly, you know, thinking on it and trying to get more kit sorted out. You know, what I would say is that your survival kit and stocking food, water supplies should be at your top priority. You know, there's things that all of us would like to do or go places or whatever, you know, like you may want a new car, you may want to go on holiday, but mate, honestly, your survival gear needs to be top priority. Get that sorted out first. Once you've got your kit in order and sorted out, then go on a holiday or get a car or whatever, but get your kit sorted out, because you could get a nice holiday or go get a nice car and something bad could happen and you weren't prepared for it, you know. Whereas if you have your kit sorted out and something bad happens, you're ready for it. Or say you got your kit sorted out and you get a nice car or a holiday or whatever and something happens, you've got your kit. Do you know what I mean? You don't want it to be the other way around. So, you know, make sure you get your kit sorted out. Top priority up here. Get that sorted, then do whatever you want to do. This is me trying to help you, you know. Because if we look at California with those fires, man, I'm sure they weren't expecting it. In the UK and Scotland, flooding, you know. This is my country, flooding. I've seen things about dams, like, being nearly overflowing and stuff. Like, yeah, mate, you know, it's getting worse all the time. Like, people are saying on the news and stuff, like in the UK here, oh, what is this year, 2020? You know, everything bad happening all the time. But guys, as Christians, we know this is only just the beginning, really. I mean, well, yeah, things are going to be so much worse coming. So much worse. And we need to be ready, okay? We need to be prepared physically, mentally, emotionally, and most importantly, in our walk with our Lord. That's the most important way to be prepared. But yeah, like, seriously, man, get onto your community, start chatting with them, and get plans in place, all right? But the survival guide will really help you, but I don't know when I can get that to you. But when I can, I'll get it to you as soon as I can, man, because that will really help you. It will really help all of us, man, even me. I wrote it, but it will still help me, do you know what I mean? Yeah. All right, cool. How are you? Are you all right? Well, I love you guys, and if you can help me and Bob's right now, Bobby, we'd really appreciate it. Thank you very much. But, you know, please, you know, like, I don't know how to say it, just be ready for what's coming, all right? Just be ready for it, and don't let it shock you when it comes, like when the darkness, for example, starts. I mean, it will be a shock to all of us, but just don't let it get to you. Be ready for it, man, you know. Heaven is our home, heaven is our hope, you know. We keep our eyes on our Lord, all right, seriously. Please pray about everything in this video and weigh it up with the Bible for yourself and do your own research, but please pray about this, okay? Thank you very much, guys. I love you as always. I'll see you again when I see you, man. I don't know when I'll next be on here, but yeah. I love you guys and I care about you. Please be safe and please prepare. I mean, like, for years now, people have been warning, even myself, like, you know, but we really are coming up, like, we are in the end of days, you know. I mean, you know what I mean? Just be ready, all right? Like, please, seriously, mate. Wish I could give you a hug through here, man. I feel very affectionate right now. I don't know why, I feel like having a hug. I feel like giving you a hug, man. I give you a virtual hug. Yeah. Well, I love you guys. You be safe. Thank you very much for your help and for praying for me. Bless you. Be safe. Bye-bye.